What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my RC Live. Today we're celebrating 100,000 views on my channel by building this MINI MAXX into a 3S monster. You guys have seen the videos on other YouTube channels. Now it's time for me to do it too. 3S MINI MAXX. I'm going to be installing this second-hand, but out of a new car, VXL 3S ESC. You guys should probably see this with some lights. Oh, yeah. Better? Better. This VXL 3S ESC that came out of, I believe, a Rustler or a Stampede VXL. This how do you say it? Velineon 3351 R10 turn brushless motor from Traxxas. And I'm going to be running these 3S Ovonix 2200 packs that fit in this truck just perfectly fine. And I'm going to be ditching the BL2S system out of this truck. So, what up, Miss Raven? How is it going? How you been? How's everything doing? How's the hearse running? Hearse? How's the bodybuilding? All right. I guess I'll have to stay after this one. Where's my tools? I passionately like to call this "Watch Me Look for My Tools" channel. Alright, got some tools. Now, we're going to rip out this motor. Let's see, I need a clipper. Oh, it's way back there. Grab my dikes, get rid of the zip tie here. I probably actually don't even have to take it out. In fact, let's try to leave that in there. Let's see here. Is this? Oh boy, I don't have my glasses. I'm not gonna go look for those right now. Let's see here. Is that gonna work? No. Wait it. What we got here? Oh no. Is it this one? Must be. Alright, so first things first, gotta get all this crap ripped out. What up? It's me. Isn't I thought BB was good. Yes, the baby is good. The baby is very good. Best thing ever. Yeah, right view of the back of my head probably. But yeah. So I'm working on this traxxas MINI MAXX here. This is actually the first time I've worked on it, other than just driving the piss out of it. But I'm gonna put this 3S system in here and just make this thing. Other guys have been getting about 40 miles an hour, something, out of turning these trucks into 3S, and this is a little baby truck too. So let's see what we get out of it. How is everything, Miss Raven? Michelle? Yeah. How's the music? Can you hear me okay out there? Is the music too loud? My last broadcast, the music was too quiet and nobody could hear. hear it, which is, you know, not so bad because they can hear me. Well, you know, I don't know whether that's necessarily good or bad or what. What is going on here? What do we got? I see another screw there. So it gotta come out. Oh, I can't reach it with that. Ooh. Ooh, anything on the bottom? Hmm. Oh, look at that. Nope. That's it. Ah, yeah. There she is. Boom. Stock motor. Oh, yeah. Look at that pinion gear. All right. So, first things first, everybody always complains about how hard it is to line up that pinion gear when they swap motors out. So, I'm going to measure the distance between the backing plate and this pinion gear. My mom. Oh. Yes, you should definitely come down and visit sometime, and I will definitely shoot your mama some prayers for that one. In fact, it's interesting that that's what's going down because my buddy Eric Cherry, I don't know if you remember him or not, his wife is dealing with some similar things there. So that is 5.86 millimeter. Call it 6. Man, that's rough, honey. I'm sorry to hear that. Tell your mom that I love her very much, and that I hope, you know, that that she feels better soon. That's rough. That is not. Oh man, that's obviously not good. All right, I better take a picture of this before I rip it out. Ooh. Yeah, that's the wrong Allen wrench there. Uh, that's the same Allen wrench I just had in my hand. Oh man, I'm sorry, Michelle. That's just terrible news. Alright. Yeah. Oh no. Oh man. Can you hear me okay out there? Ooh. Other than what you got going on there with your mama, how have you been? How are the boys doing? How are them cars running? Oh, good. Well, that is great news. That is great news. You know, like, I mean, I guess the one consistent thing about life is that it changes, right? This is my 100,000 view special, Michelle. My channel has just gone over 100,000 views, so I'm building this truck for it. I gotta get this radio out, at least so I can disconnect the ESC. Oh yeah, I can feel that. We are thinking about moving to Arizona because everything's so cheap out here in California. So, you know, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, everything is so cheap out here. Keep going off screen so I can see the messages because they're way over there. I guess I could put them up over here. I got everybody hit me up all at once, of course, because I'm live. That is just the way it is. Oh, I gotta take this little rubber strip off around this receiver. Alright, so to get to the RC stuff, which is what this show is about, I am converting this truck over to 3S from the stock 2S system, and I have to disconnect. Oh, save this rubber strip for later. Disconnect the old ESC. Maybe while I'm at it, I'll upgrade that servo. I do have a pretty badass servo that I might be able to put in there. Straighten that pan out. There's a weird antenna on these, the MINI MAXX. Alright. That's that. What else we got here? One screw. Two screws. I believe that should just drop on out. Alright. So, this is the stock BL2S system and BL2S motor out of this truck. And I'm going to be replacing it with this 3S system. Going from 7.4 volts to 11.1. This is a traxxas system. I do know that a lot of dirt just poured out of this truck onto my bench here. Better get the detail brush. Hey, Julian, what's happening? Yes, California is very expensive. If it weren't for Grandma and Grandpa BB, we would not be able to be out here. Really. Not with a kid and everything. Alright. Well. Maybe I'll just bolt this motor in first. Yeah. Alright. What do we got here? Let's get the motor screws. And, yeah, so I was running these two S3300 packs from Traxxas that claim to be 25C. I'm going to be replacing it with this 2200 pack from Ovonics, which is 50C. So it should have quite a bit more punch, and it will have quite a few more volts. So that should liven this truck up just fine. Hopefully the shaft ain't too long for it. That ain't too bad. It's just a tiny bit longer. This new big block, I think about. Let's see here. And I have some holes for this. Where were the originals? You can kind of see them actually. Looks like a motor screw. Just gonna go ahead and put them. Go ahead and put them in the motor mount. So that I don't lose the position, because it is not marked on here what fits where. What the heck? How did I have the tool to take that apart? Now I don't have the tool to put it together. Oh my. It is just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Alright, Miss Raven, well, you have a good night, and I'll be shooting some prayers out for your mom later tonight, as soon as I get off of the air here. And yeah, sorry to hear that news. It's no bueno. My mom luckily has dealt with her throat cancer, and that has just kind of passed this point. And you know, there's a lot of that going around. I think there's going to be a lot more of that going around because of certain things. That is not a discussion for this live broadcast. But I love you very much, and I hope that, hope that everybody heals up nice from that. Sure do. Ooh. Right, make sure that's nice and over torqued. Oh yeah. So where's my flat? Put this pan back on. Get it set to 6 millimeters. I'm just measuring this pin depth from the back again. That was 5.82 millimeters previously. Let's set that right about the same. Yeah. Alright. Alright, pinion gear. Pinion gear is installed. Let's see here. This motor actually dropped into this chassis here. Okay. Let's see. Where did I put all them screws? Here they are. Alright. And I know everybody out there is going to be tripping out because I'm using this electric drill and just running these screws in. But my DeWalt's been tried and tested for many years, so that clutch is a little weaker than they start out as, and I just keep it set on level 1. And yes, I have stripped out a whole bunch of screw holes with it, so do as I say, not as I do on this one, boys and girls. Alright, this shouldn't really take that long. This is not a super complicated install by any means, or shouldn't be. If it is, then, you know, I must have something wrong with me. I probably do anyways, but you know, whatever. There's worse that could be happening in my life right now. So blessed to have the good, loving people I do in my life here. My family, friends, lots of toy cars. And that was stripped. Like I said, I've stripped plenty of screws like this. So do as I say, not as I do. tighten those things up by hand if you want it to live. Alright, so that's in. Get this new ESC plugged in. Let's see here. It's plugged into the channel number 2. I can't actually see what they say with my eyes. Because I should have glasses on. Oh, there's a nick in that servo, in that wire. No, there's not. I'm tripping. Alright, so get this plugged into channel 2. Maybe next time, maybe next time around I'll be sticking this, what do I got here? I have, in my basket of goodies, a Suntan. You guys read that? This is 18 kilogram, 0.03 second HP brushless servo. I should really hook this up, dude. The arm's probably too long though. Yeah, that's a nice short arm on that. That's too long. So I'm just gonna save that for later episode. Alright. We do need to put this receiver back in. But I think that ESC has to be there first. So that tucks in there nice. Two of the screw holes line up, but not super well. So you know what? I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna stick this thing in there with some servo tape. Get this. Get the old non-boos. And one less than super clean rug. And wipe everything with the brick down here. Alright. Now that is a hex pattern on the bottom here. Man, I'm just being so gentle with all this. The bottom of that chassis is a hex pattern, so I don't really know how long this is going to live like this. Should really probably try to find some screws and nuts and stuff to hold this down like all the other channels. Let me see. Well, look, everybody just stare at the truck and listen to the music, would you? I got screws. Now I just need some nuts. Gotta find some nuts. Oh, what do we got here? Hardware. The bucks of random hardwares. Come on, traxxas, don't let us down. Let's see. Those are 440s. Do I have any M3 nuts? Probably not. Not anywhere easy to get to. Of course, like always, my impeccable episode planning. It's always so smooth and stuff. What's in here? No, not there. Hmm. I know I got stuff. This is why people don't build this stuff live anymore, right? It's all the searching and searching and searching and looking and searching and searching and searching for more. Oh, yeah. I just need some M3 nuts, guys. Um, um, hmm. You know what? Do I have any M4s that I can just scan in there? I don't particularly care. Oops. Really, I think one net and some servo tape would do it. I think be willing just to hold that end with one net. I just need one M3 lug nut. Where's my drift car stuff? I gotta have something like that in my drift car stuff. Let's see here. No. Alright, everybody. Sit tight for just a minute while you dig. We used to have a ton of random hardware just put in the boot. Put in the boot. Put new one. Maybe I should just glue that thing in there. Oh, sorry guys for this appearance off screen. I need to find some nuts. And I don't even know where to look. Alright, I have this huge box of goodies. Let me see. Oh wait, I think I know where to look. Here we go. What's in here, y'all? Oh. A whole bunch of empty hardware. Any nuts? No. Woo! Wheel nuts. I have a lot of wheel nuts. Nothing in there. Not there, not there. Not in her. No. Well, I'm about to take like a wad in and use the thing for a nut. Get all ghetto and stuff. You know what I mean, guys? I've done worse in my past. That would work. Yes, I know this makes for some pretty. I'm sure this makes for some pretty exciting live action on my channel here. But you know, if everything went perfect, then I would just be like all those other channels where everything's all smooth and makes sense and isn't. You know what? Screw it. No, I want to be ghetto so bad. I want to be ghetto so bad and just use a random thing. But I know I have to have an M3 nut somewhere. There just has to be one here somewhere. Ah, what have we got here? Well, I guess you could always put a 440 in there. After taking all these cars apart, how do I not have an M3 freaking lot nut somewhere? I've had bags of bags and bags of them. This is why you don't get rid of stuff, boys. You're supposed to hold on to all of it for the rest of your life, because if you have it, you don't use it. And if you need it, you don't have it. What in the hizzy? What in the hizzy heck? I got one more place to look. Oh yeah. Oh jeez. What's this? Huh? Huh? And oh, let's see here. I gotta have something. Oh, oh, getting closer. Is this an M3 thing? That it's not, but we'll see. Do I have two of these? No, maybe I'll just take a bigger screw there. Digging, 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 digging. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome. All right. All this back, all this MIP bull crap. All right. So this is a bag of random computer hardware. Let's see if there's an M3 nut in there. I bet there is. If not, I'm about to jam that M4 in there, which should grip that ESC tight. Oh yeah. Woo-wee. Sure, that thing's an M3. Oh my gosh. What do we got here? Is this an M3? No. It's probably one of these though. There's a one of these. Man, I hate being that ghetto though. What about this? Is this an M3? This going a little thumb screw. Man, why do I do this to myself? Oh, awesome. Alright, so this is an M3. This is the M3. Do I have another thumb screw? Well, I got two thumb screws. I use them both, yeah? Alright, yes I do. I found some M3 thumb screws. We use the M3 thumb screws. Alright, get all this crap out of the way. Got a longer screw in here. I'm gonna need some longness. My life, this is not gonna be an M3 like I need. Of course not. Alright. So yeah, everybody. We need the M3 screws. I found that there's some screws. What do we got here? Who's that? What up, dude? Awesome to see you live. What up, Dot Master? Good to have you back. Like having you on my channel every time. Appreciate it. How's the music? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Is the voice cool? You got it? You know what I'm working on? I'm working on a traxxas MINI MAXX. Dropping out the BL2S system and dropping in a 3S system. And, you know, of course, searching for all the parts I need, because, you know, just arrays, you can't rely on me. Oh, yeah. Well, let's see here. That one reached. So, back at it. Set my freaking nice ass calipers to the side. Okay. So this ESC does fit pretty nice into the little hole the old one lived in. It has just enough room that this some screws should grab. Let's see if it clears. Uh-oh. And it's negatory on that there, Red Runner. Where did that thing go? Oh. So I'm just gonna use this. A coupling. The M3 coupling. The coupling. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. So, you know, it's probably worth it to invest in some car stands. I've been using spent. Alright, alright, alright. There we go. Get to it, man, B, but she ain't gonna fall out of there. Alright. So, that ESC motor is somewhat in. Let's see. I got something for the other side. I see light, I think. I can't tell if I'm looking at the bottom of the ESC or actual light. Oh. There's a space there. I think. Oh yeah. So these things have these weird little hills on the bottom that hide all the holes for mounting the ESCs. There is a hole that lines right up with that. This is a triangle. Does that fit? No. All right. So, blinding. What do we got here? There we go. Yes, that sure does go. You know what? I think that radio box is not gonna fit with that in there. Will it? Will it? Won't it? Won't it? Will it? Won't it? Let's see. So, unlike other traditional traxxas cars, this radio box is not a good fit. One, the shoe is not very sealed. Alright, that does. Well, there's a some screw will fit inside that screw. It kind of does. Maybe I can make something out of that. Let's see. Now I'm gonna drop this screw in. Alright. No, that ain't gonna work. Alright. You know what? One screw will do. One screw shall do the trick, I do believe. Maybe if I move the guys a little further back. Yo, what's up? Oh, it's cutting my head off. Oh. But probably not when I'm working on it, huh? Yeah, okay. Alright. The one screw wonder. Definitely not my high school nickname. No, really, not. Um, okay. Where'd that antenna tube go? The antenna tube. The antenna. The cover. Next time around, I'm gonna put this thing on a nice servo. And stuff. Nice servo. Put my nice receiver in it. Alright. Boy. Boy. This truck is deceptively not easy to work on. How in the world? How in the wide world of wonderful? What in the? Where in the? What in the gosh darn? Ugh. Why do they do this to us? This is a super weird setup in here, man. Well, you know, I guess I'll just deal with it so y'all don't have to. Of course, it'd probably help if I wasn't in a hurry. What time is it? Sorry, 10:30. Yeah. That definitely goes in there like so. Well, that's a tight fit. Where are those wires supposed to come out of? Probably underneath that side. There's like a little pocket in there. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap this. This needs to go back around that. There's not even space for these wires in here. Now what the heck? Traxxas? You guys are smoking crack over there or something. No offense if you guys are watching. Traxxas. Stop smoking the crack. It's not good for you. Makes you do dumb things. That will need to come out this way. I will need room. Alright. Here's that. Right. Put that antenna back in there. I ain't gonna seal this back up because it's not waterproof. Alright. That. Okay. No stuff there. There we go. Alright. Put this screw back in there. That's a long screw. I'm about to probably puncture my center drive shaft. I mean, that might be the right screw, but it sure seems awful long just to hold the receiver in. Which, by the way, this receiver box kind of captures that ESC anyway, so. Boom. Boom. Ain't going nowhere. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Right. One antenna cap. I got these wires. Boom. Bang. Bing. Right. Okay. Alright. And there you have it. The 45-minute 3S MINI MAXX install. So, the pain in the butt that you guys will have to deal with is this ESC. The holes are too big to have the screw thread directly into it. So you have to use a long screw and a nut. Be prepared. Get ready with some M3 nuts and some longer M3 screws. And it comes with. That was really the biggest headache. It does have little pill washer things in here that I wasn't ready to deal with. I don't know if somebody makes those to hold the different ESCs or whatever. They probably do. But yeah, I guess I should probably calibrate it. So I'm actually going to disconnect this motor so I don't go flying off. Yeah, flying off on me. All right, my traxxas remote. Let's see here. How do we? Oh boy. How do we um set this? Okay. Attention. Attention. Espanol. Attention. Low voltage detection disabled. All right. Uh. Make sure the LED on the rig is on and red. Press and hold the easy set button. The LED will turn off. After 10 seconds, the motor will sound with an ascending tone, and the LED will shine green. Release the button. Low voltage is now activated. So hold the easy set button in 10 seconds. Alright, here's after this one. And turn on that. This is just the 2S. Alright. Look at that. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The light is on. Right. Just now the easy set button will come off. After 10 seconds, the motor will sound. The sending tone LED will shine green. Release the button level detection. So I just turn it off. You just hold the button for 10 seconds until the LED turns green. Make sure it's on. That's what that seems like. There it is. I didn't hear the motor do anything. Oh, duh. I disconnected the motor. Okay. So now, let's see. The easy set button. Connect a fully charged pack to the VXL3S speed control and turn on your transmitter. The easy set button on the VX3S turns the model on and off. Press the easy set button until the light shines red. Then release, the light will shine green if low voltage detection is activated. To turn the model off, press the easy set button until the green light turns on. Always disconnect the battery. VXL3 operating modes or profile. Changing the mode is done by pressing and holding the easy set button until the VXL3 blinks red the number of times that corresponds to the desired mode. Release the easy set button to select the mode. On green, install red indicating programming mode. Light will blink once, profile 1, standard mode. Then twice, profile 2 base mode, up to 3 times profile 2 standard mode. Select, connect the battery, turn on your transmitter. VXL off, press and hold the set button until the light shines solid green. then solid red, indicating programming mode, and then blinks red, indicating mode. So I want to hold, turn it off, turn off. Okay, won't turn off. All right, so press and hold until it turns red, and then blinks once. All right, that's standard mode. Okay, it's off. And if I remember right, to actually program these things, you hold the trigger full, turn it on. Okay. That should be it. We're gonna disconnect it. Hook up the motor. I'm gonna actually stick this in just in case it decides to drive off. Alright. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. We'll say, what's up, dude? Awesome to see you live. Woo! Alright. Up. We're on. Hold this. Holy smokes. Oh, ow. Oh no. No way. Really? Just hooking up by that differential. What the fuck? Pardon my French, boys. Is that just missing the screw out of there? No way. Really? No wonder it didn't want to wheel anymore. Right. Well, Traxxas MINI MAXX definitely has some issues with the differentials, guys. This truck's never been on 3S. Still hasn't been on 3S. And, yeah, that tip is fried. Amazing. It was absolutely freaking fantastic. So, I guess I'll get some parts on order. And, yeah, super duper. Whatever. This is just life. I mean, it could be worse. Well, that's the install. I guess in a couple days, I'll have a video going of actually driving this truck on 2S and on 3S. Yeah, I can't believe that. Woo! That's really got some gumption. Look at them tires. Yikes. Okay, let me try that again. That's just 2S. Off the deal. Alright, let's put this 3S pack in there. Woo! That kind of hurts. This is not a charge pack. It's as delivered, so that's probably 33% there, like a standard storage charge. Right. This Ovonix pack just fits perfect, of course. Oh yeah, plug adapter. Alright. I got plug adapters too. I use T-plugs and everything. Yes, the disc. I know. What in the hizzy? What in the hizzy? But you know what? Honestly, that gives me time to get the screws that I need, the nuts that I need, and you know, make it not so ghetto. Didn't really want it to be ghetto. But it is what it is sometimes. Now we know what to be prepared for. Let's see. That is a battery side. Did I order the right set of these? Yes. Yes, I did. Boy, this should get into that bag tight. Okay. This into the ESC. Oh, yeah. Make sure the red wire goes to the red wire. Okay. Here. I don't hear it register any of the cells, but okay. What did I learn last time? Hold it like that. Let's see here. Whoa. Okay. She's got a wee bit more power this time around, guys. All right. Well, it looks like I'm going to be ordering a diff and some parts. So that's fun. You guys all have a great week. Happy Monday, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see this 3S MINI MAXX actually be playing. So later on during this week, hopefully, maybe I can get down to the hobby shop, get some parts to fix up that differential, and probably break it again. So peace out, y'all. Be good to each other.